Hi guys, I wanted to do a video today and I'm going to talk because I feel like I have finally learned something, and I know a lot of new rockhounds have questions about this. So a lot of people call stuff Chert or Jasper, and I feel like I might have a handle of how to identify it when you're out in the field maybe. So the first time I'm going to show you, so these two I collected at Snake River in Oregon, close to Farewell Bend State Park is where I was, and this is Jasper. This is how it looked tumbled in the river. If you see that conchoidal round circle thing, and then it's very waxy. Not a whole lot of sharp edges, really. So this, I feel like, is a true piece of Jasper at this point in my rock hounding learning. Another piece that I found at the river is this one, which is extremely similar to the one I just showed you. Color, everything matches, almost everything is like the same, except this one does not have any of the conchoidal fractures, and it's a lot sharper edged, even after having been tumbled in the Snake River for who knows how long. So, in a small creek bed, maybe 100 miles further down the road, I found a bunch of a big variety. For this creek bed, I found this guy, and I'm going to call him Jasper at this moment in time, because he does have that waxy-ish appearance, and then he does have more of the conchoidal fracturing, and he's heavy. He's very solid. Both of these are very heavy and very solid. Now, also on that same little creek bed, I found a big variety of stuff. I found this guy, which, as you can see, he does have that, so he may be getting closer to being true Jasper. As it is, I picked him up because those two little dots in the color. I like him. I'm going to set him there. But I was told by a local rockhound, who's been doing this way longer than me, that this guy, even though I desperately want him to be Jasper, is more than likely not. He is Chert. And if you can see the difference in the actual textures from the same little creek bed, you see this one's kind of shiny a little bit. This one is not. You can feel them both. They're not. This one is rougher. This one feels waxy-ish. Somebody put candle wax on it, kind of thing. It's got a beautiful pattern. Here's another piece. This is like Chert, Jasper. Chert, Jasper. Look at the pattern on that guy. I love Chert. Sorry, but I love Chert. Here's another piece that I was told is Chert. He's got a lot of stuff going on. I was told that this white is an opal. So I'm getting close to where the opal would connect to it, which might explain why some of this on the sides here is very clearish. Maybe it got mixed in with the green. Made it a little bit clear. I'm not sure exactly how stuff like that forms, but overall this is a big piece of chert with a pretty pattern. I love this part right here. It's pretty clear in there. This up here is a little bit clearish. This is all clearish when you get it wet. Those are those. Same creek bed. Alright, so here's another same creek bed. This is the same creek bed. It's more like a gray. And it was getting very close to the opal. Because this, I was told, is opal. This is a very dried out opal. It gets a lot of its coloration in this area due to the fact that, like, this piece is not as dried out. You can tell the difference in those. This looks and feels more like Jasper, but it is not. Probably maybe because of its coloring. I'm sure it's a totally different chemical thing going on. But these guys, the chert is fairly smooth. It's just not waxy. And then the way it breaks is very fractiony. And kind of the same thing going on with the small pieces of common white opal, which this one has a little bit of a purple pattern to it and a little bit of bluish pattern there, which I'm told is caused by mercury and cinnabar that's going on in this area. So you got to be really careful. I was told for the most part this isn't going to harm you too bad just by touching it. Of course, you don't want to lick it. You don't want to lick your fingers. You don't want to, like, ingest it, basically. Here's a piece that's opal, very dried out. This has just been baking in the hot desert for who knows how long. And then here's just a little bit more of what I would call a chert at this point, because it's very fractionary, but it's also, it's just so much like this, and it is not like this. These two came from the exact same creek bed. Now, where they washed or how far they washed, I don't know. But this one is just not the same. This one is still, I'm leaning towards more of a Jasper, because it has the right feel. Very waxy feeling versus almost more of a powdery looking texture, even though it's still very smooth. And very, like it would just crack. If I hit it with a hammer, it just would disintegrate or something. Just a couple more little pieces. This guy's a little bit more solid, but still, I'm going to just define as chert at the moment. So, but if I'm wrong, for the experts out there, if I'm wrong, please tell me. Maybe you can help me understand it a little bit better in my own head if you go ahead and tell me what you do know about it. Everybody feel free to leave a comment or ask questions. If I think I know the answer, I will give you, my thoughts on it. I could be wrong, I could be right, but at the end of the day, I'm trying. So just shout me out. Don't be scared to leave a comment. I do my best to respond as quick as possible. Y'all have a great day.